Woo.
Yay! Hi, everybody. Welcome to KTalkLive.
Bye.
My name's Tommy,
I'm Andrew.
I'm Angela.
and we're going to be your hosts today for this month's episode of KTalk Live. So KTalk Live is a monthly talk show that we have where we talk about K-pop, dramas, and other rumors that have been going on this month. So if you have any questions or comments or want to join us in the conversation, go ahead and use the hashtag KTalkLive on Twitter, and we'll be able to see your conversations there. So this month we also have some special guests today. You may know them from all over the internet, but mostly as YouTube K-pop vloggers. We have Austin and Patrick today. Yay!
Yay!
You guys want to introduce yourselves real quick? That'd be fantastic.
Go, Pat.
I'm Patrick. I don't know. I go by Freshly Flipped here on YouTube, and I make MV reactions, and I lip sync, and I talk. I don't know.
Hi, Patrick.
All right. Hi, I'm Austin. I'm Osterboyfy on YouTube and Osterboy on Twitter and Instagram, if you care. I am Selka champion, if you will, and I'm just happy to be here.
Yay! Thank you guys so much for joining us this month. I'm really excited to bring in some other opinions and stuff than the norm. So that's really exciting. So this month we have a lot to talk about. So once again, if you guys want to join us in the conversation, go ahead and use the hashtag KTalkLive, and we'll be sure to check that throughout the show. But since there was a pause in the comebacks all last month, there was a lot going on this month. So does anybody have any favorite comebacks that have happened so far? Go ahead, Austin.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, EXO takes the cake for me. Like, there's been a lot of really good comebacks, but in my opinion, EXO just like came back, you know, at the right time with the right song, with the right video, and everything was perfect. And then other stuff happened, but
Sadly, but I agree. I've always enjoyed their music videos, and I think this is like typical EXO, come in with a bang. Is that the term?
yeah.
And I mean, it's cool because I feel like they started the comeback sort of process again since there was such a huge pause, and it was good to have such a big comeback in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Because it was like such a lull, and then all of a sudden EXO was like, K-pop is back. We're like,
Damn.
opinions on like the song and the video itself. Like,
They had really funky costumes, though.
Yeah.
it was super throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those bucket hats. I was living for those bucket hats.
It was like an NSYNC video or something at that point, you know, when
It
they
was the
switched
greatest. I was actually really sad when they like switched costumes into suits, and I'm like, oh no, it's normal again.
Yeah.
No.
That is true.
Go back.
I mean, I did enjoy I like, typical SM is like the box, but I actually kind of like this box for some reason. I don't know. It was different.
Box.
It was different.
The SM box. What other comebacks anybody else is excited about?
Like coming up, or that already happened?
That already happened.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm a big fan of Goodnight Kiss, so I know that we all are, really.
I love, because this was what's her name? Hyo-sung's first solo, right?
Yes.
And it was a good solo. It was like
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
It was like blown away, basically. I saw it and it was just like, what? I was like, this is not what I expected, but it's like amazing to me. And I replay that song like every day, at least.
So do I.
Because I remember I kept seeing like dance covers of it, and I knew she was doing a solo and everything, but this is like, they just came out of what? Yoo-hoo? And like all that like super cutesy stuff before, and so I was like, oh, what's this gonna be? And then I watched the dance cover. I watched Angela do a dance cover. I was like, oh my god.
I watched both of your dance covers.
I did too.
Oh, thank you.
They're good. I like them.
Yeah.
Mine was very like, I want to do a dance cover right now, and I didn't want to learn the whole thing because I want to put this up tonight. I was like, let's do this. It was fun. I love the
went for
song. I
it.
love the dance. Like, I remember when I first heard the drop that happened, like right after the chorus, I was like, what's going on? What's going on?
What is life?
We also had, at the end of the month, we had two boy group comebacks that were really anticipated as well. Who wants to talk about one of them first?
Vix. Freaking love.
Oh my god! I wanted, okay, to be
Eternity.
honest, I wanted another cute concept. Because you know how much I
No.
love their cute concepts.
You do like them cute.
Body roll.
I
Body
love the
roll.
cute concepts, but I was okay with this. Because it wasn't a scary concept. They've been doing so much scary stuff.
That's
that,
true.
like, I was nervous about that.
Vix and dark concepts are like peanut butter and jelly. They just
do.
the greatest.
They do.
I don't like their cute stuff, to be completely honest. And like Eternity isn't. It's not like super dark, but it's not cutesy either. It kind
Right.
of like it's a nice balance, which is good. And I like the song. It's not my favorite Vix song by any means, but I mean it's enough.
I liked
It
it.
was enough.
I thought that the teaser for me was sort of something that I thought I was gonna like love it. I'm not like crazy so much about it. I do like it, but I'm not like wow, that I thought I hate when the teaser like sets me up for a high expectation and then I'm like, well, okay. Because I don't know, I was just expecting something, I don't know, even a lot more catchy, I guess.
Yeah, I
yeah.
feel like it wasn't as catchy as their other songs.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
And I kind of feel like, I mean, I've listened to a lot, but I for some reason I'm like blanking. But I feel like the end sort of, it ends sort of abruptly for me.
The
I don't
song
know
or the
why.
video?
Yeah, I think the
Or
song.
both?
Well,
I
a
could
little
see
bit
that.
of both, I guess. And I was just like, oh wait, that's it. Like, oh okay.
I thought the song wasn't long enough either.
Okay.
I felt like it was really short. It was only like, what, 3 minutes and 30 seconds? Or something like that. And I was like, it's not even 4 minutes. I wanted more, but
Yeah, that's
oh, well.
true. But they looked so good. They looked really mature and sophisticated. But they all had the same haircut except for Robbie. And then Anne was switching hair colors left and right.
Hey.
That is true.
But they had such impressive choreography whenever they do like the whole group stuff and like
Yeah.
waking up and
Yeah,
going
they
back
always
to
like those
sleep
effect things.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
always
I
have
mean, with the
best-
MV, like the whole like disappearing thing, I thought that was kind of cool. Like I was just like, I mean, from the teaser, that's why I expected so much because I was like, whoa, this is cool. Like eternity, like time, and like floating, and all this. Like I don't know, but I thought the MV was good. I liked it. I don't know if it had a real storyline, but if you're gonna compare it to Infinite, I think it had more of a storyline than Infinite, which I hate to say.
Someone commented on my video about what the song was about, I guess,
Mhm.
and they said they interpreted it, or I don't know if they read the lyrics because I didn't really read the lyrics, but they interpreted it as like this guy had this girlfriend or whatever, and they were in love, but then he like died, and she died, I mean, and then so he would always have dreams of them together still, but then he would wake up and she'd be gone and stuff, and so
I can see that.
then it makes sense with the video. And
Oh.
that's kind of sad now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, oh great,
That puts
thanks.
such a sad tone.
I was about to say,
sad
oh, cute, and then I realized it's not happy at all.
I know. When she started disappearing, I was like,
he's
oh
dreaming
great.
about her, but she's dead.
Oh man.
But whereas Infinite's video, Infinite,
I feel like I was kind of let down a little bit.
really,
I loved it.
Yeah.
I personally loved it.
Really? Okay,
Yes.
so when it came out, Angeli texted me and said like you're gonna love it and all that stuff, and I watched it and I was pretty happy up until the end when I was like, wait, what just happened? So, like I was like going crazy when like the books were being blown up, right? Like that moment,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, so cool. And then at the end, I was like, what just happened? Like, Because I
see
feel
that.
like, well, what, because like, you know, when you watch a music video and then you see the bar almost at the end, and
Yeah.
you're like,
Uh-huh.
wait a minute, how are they gonna fix? What's gonna happen at the end?
How are they gonna fix it?
Yeah.
How are they gonna fix
What's going
this?
on?
How are they gonna put the books back in the library?
Basically.
They're all blowed up.
I did. I really enjoyed the styling and everything, and I think everyone looked really good. I really like the song. Except I think the video was more just like a not a storyline video, but more just like a concept video. I laughed a lot at a lot of it, like unintentionally. Like the part where they were reaching through the book stacks, trying to reach each other. I'm like, just
Oh,
walk
yeah.
around. Just
Obviously,
walk
you're
around.
looking.
I said
Just
that.
walk around.
Yeah. I thought that part was really lame. Like it's like such a like serious sad song, and then they're like, and I'm like, are you serious right now?
Oh,
Yeah. I didn't like the song at all, but that's just me.
no.
This is probably my least favorite Infinite song ever. Like that's how much I don't like it.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to agree too. I think, yeah. Sorry, I mean, I love Infinite, but it's just like, for some reason, it felt like, you know how like when you first watched "I Got a Boy" by SNSD, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like, there's all these different parts, you know? I feel like that kind of was how I felt afterwards, and maybe I
Yeah.
have to re-listen to it over and over to get it, but it just felt like things were a little all over the place, and then I was
Yeah.
like, where's the typical rap part? And then like, oh, it's like early, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well that's different, you know. But I don't know. Maybe I just have to keep listening to it.
They did win a couple times though. So
Already?
I've been addicted to this song, so I'm like completely opposite of you.
Well, how do you feel about the dance?
I don't like the dance.
Sorry.
Oh wow.
I remember the Britney Spears dance move from it though. You know what I'm talking,
Britney
you know
Spears dance
you know
move.
what I'm talking about? Where they're like swinging the arm, they're like, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
No.
They're like standing there and they're like, and this is all I saw, and I was like, this is
Oh, that
Hit
part.
me, baby, one more time.
Like,
That,
Yeah.
no,
put
baby,
their
one more
hand out?
time.
Okay.
And they're like,
Put their hand out?
and it's swinging the arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I was like, I just was laughing at that. So it
Okay.
was very laughable but enjoyable for me. Any other words for Infinite's comeback?
Try again next time.
Ooh, that's tough.
Oh, the shade.
That is tough. Well,
Um,
to interject, I just want to let you know that at Boy in Question says that Tommy is looking really cute today, and he loves you and he misses you, and that's all. I just want to
Thanks,
interject.
Michael. I miss you too.
You have fans.
I love my fans. Let's see. We can move on to the rookies if we want. Are we ready for the rookies? Yeah.
Is
Sure.
anybody ready for the rookies?
So this was not like a great month for rookies, I have to admit. There were a couple of rookies that came out. First one we can talk about. I was really excited for this one just because I've been following her on YouTube. But I was
Yeah.
really excited for Megan Lee because she had done a bunch of covers on YouTube, both English and Korean covers, and so I was really excited for her comeback. And I really did enjoy the song. How do you guys feel?
Yeah, no, I was subscribed to her like way back, like years ago, when she was just doing covers in her like bedroom, in her closet. And so it's really cool to see how far she's come, and I love the song, and I thought the video was adorable.
I love
And it looked like really high budget too, hey?
Mm-hmm.
They put
Yeah.
a lot of work into it, and so I was really happy with it. I was happy for her.
Too.
I really like the music video. The song, maybe it's because I haven't listened to everything. I mean, I don't know if has she done like other, like her own personal songs before?
Mm-hmm. She has a
Okay.
couple.
I don't know if this is like her type. Like it's quite like I don't want to be like indie or like it's just different, you know. And it just took me a couple like tries to
Yeah.
actually start liking it. At first, I was like, this is different, you know, in
It's
terms
like
of like all K-pop.
it's like K-pop meets Mumford and Sons.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was listening to it and I was like, this is like not like a typical like K-pop song for me, but because I guess that's what I expect, especially with like people who are, rookies. Like, I feel like they just like try and mesh themselves into like what K-pop is. But I like it because it's different, and I also love the music video. I just think it's adorable. So.
I was seeing a lot of Taylor Swift in the video. Which video was it? The one where she has like the
squirrels or like people dressed up.
Oh yeah,
and the one take kind of video, and
Never
it was
Getting
like
Back
really
Together.
quirky. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Very quirky, and I really liked it though.
Yeah,
It's true.
She has that Junio vibe going on.
yeah,
It's really cool.
with the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Ting ting ting.
Did you guys watch any of the other rookies?
I mean, I watched Very Good.
Aw, I thought they were so cute.
I think they're cute. But I heard that song is a cover or a remake, sort of.
That's sad.
But it's from, I don't really remember. It's a boy group, though, I think. And they remade it as a girl group. And I thought it was cute. I mean, but it was just very, like, I don't know, generic cute,
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like when people do cute, they're always like in those types of dresses that are like, knee length, and then they're like bopping around and just being cute and stuff. And that's how I felt.
Well, I didn't watch it, so.
That's all right. It's not very memorable, to be honest. It kind of gets lost. They're probably hanging out with Tints somewhere. Do you know who I'm talking about? It's okay if you know.
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about.
They're like in the same kind of like hanging out kind of thing. You know what I mean? So it's cute. I don't know how far they'll go, but.
Sure. I mean, the problem I think with new rookies is that you have make this group that has the generic parts, like the singer, the dancer, the pretty one, the rapper, and it's now like and they're being cranked out like crazy for me, because like every month I'm like, who is this? Who is this new person? Like, and I just feel like all new groups are like that. They just have like the generic 5 members plus whatever, which kind of sucks because I don't know if it should be like that or if it should be like, how people train for years and years and years and years and then they like cut people to become this group. I don't know. It's tough.
Hashtag Kpop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of the other, guy group rookie, BTL. Did anybody watch that one?
I watched the teaser.
I watched the teaser.
I watched the
music
teaser.
video.
I watched the teaser.
Oh, did you, Patrick?
Song. It was a good song. It was a good music video. The guys are really good looking. I was just, oh my gosh, they can get it. But there's 9 of them, I think.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like an SNSD type thing. And I don't know, they just all look alike. Like, have I seen you already? Well, to be honest, I only watched the music video like 3 times, so I don't really remember much.
Only 3.
Yeah, more than all of us combined. So.
It was a really good song. It was catchy. It was good for what it was. It wasn't like the best rookie like debut song ever, but I'm sure they'll have a good future, I guess.
Mm-hmm. They're
nice to look at.
Yeah. They have a lot
Can we
of
talk about how ridiculous their name is?
Beyond the Limit.
I didn't
And how
like
I'm
research.
so sick of like acronyms that start with B. I just want to die.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BTL, BAP, Beast, B2B.
Oh.
Wow.
There's a lot of B ones.
I'm just done with B. Like, pick D or something.
So that's good for rookies. I don't think there were any other rookies that were memorable or that kind of stood out. But just a reminder, if you want to join us in our conversation, go ahead and use the hashtag KTalkLive, and we'll be able to check your tweets, and we'll see them there. So our next segment is where we talk about some breaking news and rumors. We like to call it Jinja. And so, obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on this month. So I don't know if we want to start really deep and heavy, if we want to do like some little things first. I'll let someone decide who wants to talk about what they want first.
Dip
Is
our
it
toe in
little?
the water.
Little thing? Okay.
Little thing.
So Nicole's gonna debut as a solo artist. That's kind of cute.
I'm. Eh.
You're nervous?
Well, see, it just makes me really sad because she's not with Kara anymore, which
It's
was
like, it makes
she's my favorite member in Kara. So I'm like, well, now what?
She was my favorite too.
I mean, I'll support her, but I mean, I feel like she's not complete without Kara, and Kara's not complete without her. You know? So I'm excited, but I feel like it's awkward.
It is. It's
So,
a very awkward situation.
Do you feel like, so the problem with me is that like I love Nicole, but do you think she can make it as a solo artist?
Oh yeah, I think
In
so. I'm
comparison to
I think
other
she can
solo
pull it
artists?
off.
she's a really good dancer and like a half decent singer. Well, she's not bad.
Let's
by
be
any
real.
means.
And she
But
can rap.
That's true. I agree.
can
I think she's like, I think she's in the same league as like Hyosung and Jiyoon from Tiara.
Okay.
I think she could easily do something like that and do very good at it.
Right. I don't think she'll get lost. She has a lot of fans already, you know, so no
Yeah,
matter what she does, she's
true.
going to have a lot of supporters.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So,
She'll be fine.
speaking of Kara,
Did anyone watch the Kara project?
to be honest, this was the first I heard of it when you
Okay.
told me about it.
So I watched it. I watched it like a couple days ago.
Fill us in.
It's basically this group called Baby Kara because it is seven girls who are trainees at DSP, and they are vying for the 2 spots in Kara. And it's this whole reality TV show where you watch them basically do these different missions, which are like learn this dance in a week or something, and they have to perform it in front of like people, and like they have to basically just get ready and be thrown in the limelight super quick. And like I'm sort of torn because at first I thought this is stupid. Like you basically are doing like 6 weeks of like training these girls to fit into a group that's like huge, like Kara. I mean, like they're super well known, right? But after watching the first one, you get like super attached to some of them. Like, I already know who my favorites are. Like, they tell their sob stories, they have interviews, and they like, it's really kind of weird, but it's you just like feel like you're connected with them, and you get to see them like dance and see them fail because the first episode they failed basically, which is sad, but I don't know. Maybe in like 5 weeks when they're finished, I'll be like, yeah, like I actually do like them to be a part of the group. But I think that's a whole idea behind the show,
Right.
to just make everyone like them or like certain people, so that when they get in the group, they'll already have someone who they like. I
That
know
makes
a
sense.
question they asked during their interview, like they asked them, like you know that Kara is like already a big group, and joining this group can cause like a lot of backlash. How can you handle that? And they talk about it, and they talk about like, like some of them are like, oh, wait for that moment to come, and some are like I know it's going to be tough, but I'm going to work hard through it. And you're like, who do I pick? Do I pick someone who's like really like confident and like going to go for it or not? But some of the girls look like Kara, which is weird to me because it's like do I want two? Do I want two in the group? I don't know. Some of them can really sing. One of them is this girl that was on K-Pop Star 2, I think.
Ooh.
I forget her name. I think it's like I don't know. I don't think it's Yuji or something.
Do you know
like
how
that.
far they made it in?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. If it was one of the girls from UU, I'll be so happy.
I don't know if it is. All I know is that they make a joke of this. Her eyes are really small, and you can never tell if they're open or closed.
Aww.
And they're like, are you smiling now or are you not smiling? It's kind of funny. But and also I think 3 of the girls are from this old DSP group called Puretti, I think that's how you call it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
disbanded this January, I think, or this year.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, and 3 of them used to be in that group that are vying for this. So a lot of people are like, "What? Like you disbanded this group and now you're just gonna throw them in Kara? Like, come on." You know?
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah. So
But I
just
understand.
keep the lowdown on it.
Yeah, that's really
You know
exciting.
what's
'Cause I
gonna
didn't.
happen
Oh, go
to
ahead.
the girls
Go
that
ahead.
lose?
What was that?
Do you know what's gonna happen to the girls that lose or that?
I don't know. So the thing is that on the show they get like so friendly with each other. View them as a group that together. Like I don't know. Maybe at the end, since there's so much backlash, they're gonna be like, screw it, they're a group. Like
It's gonna be like a winner thing.
yeah,
Winner team B.
Yeah.
yeah.
TV.
So a lot of people have said it's like that
R&B.
show.
Kara B.
So a
I
lot
could
of people
totally
say
see
it's like them, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's a reality TV show that I'm like sucked into for some reason. I don't know. It's just
It sounds good.
It's good to see. I don't know. It's because you've never no, I don't know if you've ever seen like inside entertainment agency, like how they go through everything, but it makes me feel like, oh, I'm there with them kind of thing. Like, oh, I know what they're going through. Not really, but I'm just like, oh, that's
I'm gonna be in Kara.
yeah, basically, I'm going to be a Kara. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna win this whole thing and nobody can tell me otherwise.
True.
That's cute, though. I really like that. I really like that they're doing that because they're doing that YG thingy where it's like he's going to introduce you to them first, and then that way they would get so much backlash if they didn't already gain like some support. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's very different.
So now that we talked about the lighter stuff, does anybody want to talk about the more intense rumors, gossip stuff that went on this month? To be honest, I didn't really follow any of this SM Entertainment stuff. I tried to avoid it because it was really stressful.
Okay.
So I don't really
it
know
just
what's going
makes me
on.
Sad. It just makes me sad. I couldn't watch anything EXO for like a week because of all this stuff.
Oh, wow.
I want to give like the
Passion.
rundown of like the basic bare bones of what happened.
Ugh.
Okay, our next segment is
It makes me sad.
I don't. Well, I mean, quickly, it's like, I just feel bad about the whole situation. Like, it kind of sucks because I do like SM for some reason. I mean, I like Girls' Generation was what got me into K-pop, so I automatically like them for some reason. And it just, I hate knowing. Oh, I hate hearing, but I also know it's the truth that like it's tough being a trainee for them, you know, and it's like it just sucks to be like in that position. But it's like I love those groups so much. Like I love EXO, like, and it just sucks that it happened. And it was a little out of like I was just like, oh my god, this just happened. Like, why?
I think it just happened at the wrong time.
It really did.
Does anybody know exactly why he's leaving?
So supposedly it's just because they didn't give, like he is unhappy because they didn't give him enough sort of exposure as an agency, as well as supposedly he has health problems, which like all this practice and stuff caused him.
Okay.
So that's what I know, based on like me reading tweets and stuff, and I'm not like, I don't know really. I didn't really get into it because I was like, oh, this sucks. Like I don't want to listen to this right now, right? So.
Okay, here's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If it is health problems, then he has like every right to do this lawsuit or whatever and leave the group if he wants to. That's his choice. Whatever. EXO will continue existing without him.
Mm-hmm.
But if it isn't, I feel like he's just being really, really selfish. Because, like, he's always trying to do... Okay, first of all, this whole, like, not enough exposure thing is complete BS. Because he is in SM Entertainment, the biggest entertainment company in Korea. You cannot be in one of the biggest groups in Korea and say you didn't get enough exposure. Like, you were on top of the world right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I can see
and I
that.
feel like he's throwing his entire group under the bus. One, he's like one of the leaders. So by just like ditching them while they're in promotions, getting ready for a concert in like a week or whatever, that's just, to me, they should just kick him out. Because I would be so mad if I was in that group right now.
Uh-huh. I think from like what I was reading and stuff, I think my opinion towards it is that like the difference between K-pop idols and American idols is the American Idol is that like for K-pop idols they're more than just that person is the artist themselves. Like I remember listening to an interview from 21 and like saying who is 21. CL was explaining it. It's like it's not just the four of us that's 21. It's our designers, it's the people that make up our concepts, it's the producers and everything. Like the whole thing is the group, and it's not just that person is the individual artist. Like it's a huge production, and they're just the faces of the production. You know what I mean? And so I like my first impression of the whole situation was that it, and I hate saying it like this, but that like Chris has like almost a Western opinion on it and wants more respect as an artist himself. You know what I mean? And like, cause that's the thing about like that I see in a lot of Western artists. It's like this was a huge thing when boy groups or girl groups were a thing in America, was that they didn't feel like they were individuals and they couldn't express their musical, like their musical integrity and stuff like that. But they were just being like puppets for the company. But that's kind of what K-pop idols are. They're like a production. They're the face of the production. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, I see where
It's difficult. It's like, do you want to be a person and have your own opinions and express your own self in your work, or do you want to be a face for a production?
That's a different take on it.
Yeah, I could totally
Well, I
do
mean,
a video on it.
He knew what he was getting into, though.
That's true.
So it just makes me mad that he's doing this now.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like,
Why didn't you get out while you were still a trainee?
but I also heard that he filed the thing, like the lawsuit, in like April, or like before the incident. So he like filed it, but then he like didn't, like he just stopped because of the incident, and then it like came out after.
Okay.
And it just came out at the wrong time. This is also fascinating. Oh my gosh.
It's so crazy because EXO is like at the top of their game right now, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. Just like, oh, okay.
Scandal.
Scandal. But, I mean, there was also news that his mom... Whoa, what happened? That his mom basically like went to a Chinese agency and was like talking to them to sign him, something like that too.
That's shady.
Ooh.
So I don't know.
Well, Mama Chris.
Interesting. I mean, we'll see.
Oh, Chris.
If he has heart problems, he shouldn't be going into another agency.
That's what I was thinking too.
That's true too.
That's gonna work even worse.
Let me go to China and see what they can do for me.
This Chinese agency will heal my heart. It'll be fine. Wow.
So true.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
I know. It's just so weird seeing like pictures with just 11 members and having people refer to them as 11 members and stuff. It's crazy.
11's a weird number.
It is.
What's gonna happen to like XOM now? Are they
They're
gonna have like a
5
new member?
members. Well, this is what I heard. That they're gonna start a reality TV show.
Called EXO Project?
Yeah.
Oh, phew. That was intense. That was very heavy. Just a
I don't like
reminder.
that. Let's not talk about it anymore.
Just a reminder, we do have the hashtag KTalkLive if you want to join in our conversation. We're checking those all the time. I just read a tweet that wants Patrick to talk more.
They also, Justine also asked us to talk about Tiffany and Nikia, but I mean, we talked about it last time. But does Patrick have something to say about that?
Oh, nothing. No, I just think they really look good together.
That's true.
Yeah, is my
Yes,
favorite
I am
guy.
a supporter.
So I am very happy that these two good-looking people are together.
Oh my God.
That's all I gotta say.
They're babies. Let's be real. They're babies.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Exotic,
That's all that
lovely
matters.
babies.
And they don't have like too much of a language barrier or anything because they can both speak English so well. Or if they want to switch it up and do some Korean, they're fine. And
Switch it up.
I also
Switch it
feel
up.
like they're both awkward in the same type of way. So that's good.
I can see that too. Kunfini. Any other breaking news or rumors we want to discuss this month? Oh, congrats, Psy, for reaching 2 billion.
Oh, congrats.
I made a tweet that was like, this was a sarcastic tweet, and I hope people realize this. I was like, Gangnam Style is the peak of K-pop.
I saw that tweet.
Nothing will ever be better than Gangnam Style.
No, so don't even try.
Oh, and he's gonna have a debut stage on Jimmy Kimmel too.
Or come backstage on Jimmy Kimmel.
Come on.
Oh, no. Oh, my
What's it?
God.
Hangover is his next song, and that's
Yeah.
going to be premiering on there too. So he's going to try to make an American comeback.
Is it really? That's the title of the song?
It's called
Hangover.
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 Oh, actually?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No, that's
No, that's the real title.
on Jimmy Kimmel, but I think it's going to be Korean still, right?
I'm assuming.
Probably.
It's not going to be in English.
Can't wait until the next dance. Oh my god.
I hear "Gentlemen" in the bars all the time. I really
Really?
do. All
Really?
the time. Yeah.
That's a good song. I don't care what anyone else says.
I liked it. And I
That's a
always do
good
the,
song.
the dance too. And
I love the dance.
I
I
loved
do
it
like
the
Gentlemen
first
better
time
than Gangnam
it
Style.
came out. But yeah, I do like
Nothing
it.
will be ever. Nothing will be better than the Gangnam Style.
Anyway, so our next segment is things that we're looking forward to next month. So there's a lot going on next month as well. We also got like a huge comeback wave too. So does anybody want to discuss that stuff coming out? Anybody excited for anything coming out next month?
Beast!
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Beast.
Beast.
I'm so freaking excited. You have no idea. It's been so long. And let me tell you something. Shadow was not a real comeback. That was not real.
I really did not like Shadow. I'm sorry.
I tried so hard to get into that song, and I couldn't. I was like, this is bad. Please. And like even the album wasn't even good, and I was so sad because they're like my #1 guy group, and I was just guys, I'm really holding out for this one.
Fingers crossed.
I have no idea what their teaser is about though. Like the Greek letters and stuff. Did you see
Yeah.
it? I have no idea what. I
I'm
have
just
no
like,
idea what's going
You
on.
know what? I'm not even gonna give a crap about that until the actual teaser is released. They're not gonna confuse me. I just want
What's
the
another
real-
Shadow? What's another Shadow?
Yeah. None of this shadow crap. Anyway, anybody else?
Anyway, any other comebacks?
I think GOT7 should be coming back next month.
Oh really?
Or
I'm still waiting for JJ Project.
yeah, June. They're coming back in June, which I'm
They
excited.
actually,
Even though I am disappointed that that means 2 PM's comeback has to be pushed back until like August or September.
That's true.
But I'm still anticipating that. So.
I haven't gotten into GOT7 yet, so.
Why? I'm just kidding.
You should get on that.
why?
I'm waiting for the right song. Once the right song comes out, because this is exactly what happened with BTS for me. Like once Just One Day came out, I started like.
Same here. I'm not gonna lie.
That's true.
I listened to BTS's debut song and I was like, yeah, they
Uh-huh.
are good. And then after that, I was just like,
Sure.
Good. Okay.
I'm not saying I'll never get into GOT7, but maybe it'll happen. So.
Girls, they love me.
Oh no. AOA is supposed to be coming back too,
Mm.
and so
Really?
Yeah, they did. They made a name for themselves with mini skirts. So
I
Okay, so
actually really like miniskirt.
do you think they'll do like another thing without like the band
I
type
don't know.
deal?
I'm nervous they will because I think they realized how much more successful they were without the band. And so I'm nervous that they will, but I love the band concept. Even though I
I
don't
like
think they're really playing.
I like it when they have the band
You don't think they're
as a
playing?
subunit.
I don't know. I feel like they're not really playing for some reason. It just doesn't look right.
Oh my god, that reminds me of SNSD's My Oh My when they're in the back and they're like,
Oh, that was so bad.
I was like, I know you can't play that.
I hate it whenever they give K-pop idols instruments and they're just like, I'm playing drums. And I'm like, no, you're not.
Like the drum beat is going and they're just holding up the drumstick.
Yeah. Or they're like, oh, like holding the drumsticks, and I'm like, no. Aegyo's not going to give you a sick beat.
That's true. So
You got to work for that.
confused about the whole, well, because I only got into AOA from miniskirt.
Mhm.
So it's like 7 total, right? Or
I don't really know.
I thought there was 8.
okay,
There's
8, but
except there's one that's only in the band, and there's like 3 that are only singer dancers.
What?
Why is this so complicated?
but it's 8 total, right?
Yes.
So
Someone didn't
miniskirt-
think that out properly.
Wait, I'm confused. Miniskirt was all of them?
Miniskirt had like all of them in the song, but then one person got injured.
Okay,
No. Is it really?
yeah, I know one person was injured.
It was
Oh.
like the pretty one. I don't know their names.
Also, the other ones are ugly.
No, someone told me. Okay, one of you told me that it was the pretty one. I don't know any of them.
Because I know there's one that's only a band member, and then there's some that are only singer dancers.
This is such an interesting concept.
It is, and it's like because AOA stands for Ace of Angels,
Yeah.
and so they're like angels, and the one's like an angel half mortal kind of thing.
Oh my god, this is really
Yeah, it's a
complicated.
really weird concept. It's really interesting though. Like they really thought it out, but it's also really
They
weird.
really
So it's really cool to if you guys have time to look into it. It's kind of cool.
I think I Wikipedia it once, and I was like,
Yeah.
what is going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah. So it took a while for me.
I think they were just on heavy drugs when they were.
Yeah. The CEO was like doing drugs. I was like, do you know what would be really cool? Had some angels, but one of them was half.
Yeah.
I
What
don't know,
else
but
is
I
going
love
on?
them for miniskirt. FYI.
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Tang is coming back,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I'm kind of really excited about first. I mean, I was like,
I
his
love
last
Ring
comeback,
Around.
I liked it.
Yeah, Ring-a-Ling was really good.
Ringling was so good.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I was
I was-
sad that it was going to be when they were like, who's next? And it was like, oh, Taeyang again. I was like, okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine, I guess.
Well, who did you want to come back then?
I wanted the new girl group that's never going to happen.
Oh yeah.
You mean the 2 new girl groups that are never going to
That
happen?
are never going to happen.
And
I want
also,
what's her name to debut? Jenny Kim, who's like in every
Just
single
everyone
song.
featured in every single song.
Featured in every.
Yeah.
She is good and she's so
How-
pretty. I love her voice. I'm like, girl, where are you?
How funny would it be if she's featured in Taeyang's comeback?
I would not even be surprised. And they'll probably put her as question mark, like people still don't know who she is.
As Jenny
You
Kim
know what?
question mark.
Those tend to be my favorite songs. The one with Jenny Kim on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
me too.
Why?
And then they're going to redo the song and have Bomb in it. Instead.
Or some American girl.
Yeah.
English version.
Yes.
Ooh.
man. I know, but did you see the teaser for that for Tang?
I didn't know.
No.
It's set in LA, and
Ooh.
My
Original.
brother was
it's
really
very.
surprised.
What was that?
My brother was really surprised by it. He was like, "This doesn't really seem K-poppy."
Yeah, that's
Or
how I felt. I was like,
yeah, that's what my brother told me. I was like, I
so
agree.
American. Like, what is this?
Maybe
Like,
American, like another American
yeah,
music video that's like based in like the streets of LA or wherever. I don't know.
yeah, that's how I felt afterwards.
That's like the one thing I don't like about YG is I feel like they try way too hard to like market their people towards like a Western like audience, and what they don't realize is that like we see so much of the same thing that the whole reason we like K-pop in the first place is because it's different. It's something out of the ordinary. So really, they're just like feeding us what we're already have too much of, and I'm just like I don't want it.
I feel like their intent is to make them more global stars and trying to like gain more global fans.
We're in LA and New York.
Yeah, look at us. And then so maybe like they're hoping
Maybe white people like us now.
Yeah, I feel like they're like less catering to the K-pop fans now and trying to gain more K-pop fans.
I feel like that too.
I could see that.
Which makes me sad.
It does. But this is also why I'm not a huge YG fan.
That's true.
I appreciate them and I appreciate their work, but I'm not standing for everyone in YG. So, you know. What else is besides feature comebacks? Anybody excited for anything else coming up soon?
Well, I'm excited for KCON. We're learning everyone who's going to KCON.
Woo! Lineups are like starting to come out and everything, and however, I was like not as excited about this last lineup. I mean, I love CN Blue, but I was like, oh yeah.
I cried. I was like, yeah.
My cousin texted me when she found out. She was like, OMG, CN Blue's going to KCON. We have to go. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
So Patrick's gonna be a special guest.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Famous.
I can't wait to go to your meet and greet.
I don't have a meet and greet. What are you talking about?
I thought you were gonna be on a panel.
I will be on a panel though.
That counts as a meet and greet.
We're gonna scream out.
And then we're gonna go
a live chat with you.
Patrick!
Do you remember me?
Oh my gosh. I'm not like that.
Patrick, remember me? I'm your friend.
You're following me on Twitter. You're following me.
But I am excited for that. That's going to be like the highlight of my summer. Sure.
Don't forget me when you get too big.
It's going to be good.
Whatever.
But it's more and more real now that they're finally announcing things, you know what I mean? And so it's very exciting. I have a countdown on my phone of when it's going to be.
So do I.
89 days, 1 hour, and 34 minutes.
Wow.
89 days.
I know, right?
Damn.
But
Gotta get
for
my
people who
concept together.
yeah. Oh, concept is?
Sexy elbows.
Sexy elbows.
I kind of want like a schoolboy.
Ooh, yeah.
Like I want to have like the whole blazer thing, and it looks like I'm in like some K-drama. I want to look really young. And I have a
Like you don't need any help with that.
I have a wooden name tag that looks like it's for like a uniform type thing. So that's what I'm aiming for only one day though. The other day is gonna be
very BTS. Just one day for me. I was like, yeah. That's how I envision it. Or like EXO.
I didn't think of BTS.
Or like Teen Top's Clap. Anyone? Yes. Yes.
No. Anyone?
Yeah, I know the song.
I want to do an orange caramel concept still. And I want to buy that.
Are you just gonna show up with food on your head?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the French fry or the burger?
But we found a tank top that has oranges all over it, and so I'm thinking about getting that still and putting a cup on my head.
I met a girl last year at KCON. She had an orange caramel concept. It was lipstick.
Oh, yes.
She said she made her whole outfit from head to toe.
What?
I swear, girl, you can get it. Like it was. She looked like Jeremy Scott style. Like it had like the teddy bear.
That's awesome.
I was like,
I love those shoes.
Like, yeah.
That's so
Did
cool.
you do the body roll with the
with the paddle?
With the paddle.
No.
I would do that everywhere if I was her. If I was her, I'd walk around just like.
Just go up to random group of people.
Girl, what are you?
That's how you greet people now.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Nana. Hey.
That's nice.
Pose for a picture with you? Sure.
You know, like, that's awesome is like if you were at KCON doing that, I bet everyone would be like, oh, I know who that is. Like, that's
Yeah.
cool, like, because they know who it is, and that's what I love about KCON, because it's like
Yeah,
everyone has the same.
I'm so excited.
Same,
I hope I
like-
can make it. I hope so. I lost my script. I'm sorry. Anything else we want to talk about for this upcoming month or the future? Anything?
I'm good.
I'm good too. All right, then our next segment is relatively similar, but also not. It's going to be our favorite obsession. Things that we've been nonstop listening to, nonstop watching, anything you're obsessed with this month.
Okay, so I'm obsessed with Roommate.
You too.
Yes,
I'm so obsessed with it.
me too.
I cannot wait to watch every episode each week. Ugh.
So for anybody who doesn't know, you should know. But there is a show on SBS right now called SBS Roommates, and they have 11 or not just idols, but Korean celebrities all living in a house together, and it's so good. It's like really, really cool. Because there's like people who like have lived with their parents their entire life, people who like have lived alone their entire life, people who lived in the dorms and everything, and they're all from like different fields in the like celebrity industry, and it's just really cool to see how they interact with each other.
It is cool.
All the models all the actors are so cute.
Oh my god!
They are.
Like
I could not be in that house. I could not.
I know.
Gotta get away from me.
I don't have makeup on. I don't have makeup on.
I will do your dishes.
Patrick would have to like set up some ground rules. He'd be like, you, and you cannot look at me, okay? Because I will cry.
I know. But seriously. I'd be like, okay, I'll do your laundry for you. No, it's fine, I got it. And I'm sitting there like, I'm gonna steal this piece of clothing. Steal this piece. But
you just get out of the shower? Or
Need a towel?
Yeah. Let me get your back. Let me get your back.
I'm sorry, this is the biggest towel I could find. It's a washcloth. I'm so sorry. But my favorite coupling is like the two actors are roommates together. And that is so fun to watch because they're both so similar. And like when they were trying to figure out things that they have in common, and like, oh, we both have dimples. Oh, we both like oh come on, like what other stereotypes can we have? You know, like, yeah.
It's really entertaining. Like it's a like each episode is like really long, which is really bad for me because I can't really like sit there and watch an hour of something.
It's more than an hour too.
Yeah, it is more than an hour. I usually pause and like do something. But with Roommate, I am hooked and I watch the whole thing. I don't know.
I see what you're trying to say.
It's really good. It's a really good show.
And it has like legit storylines and everything. Sorry, go ahead, Angeli.
Yeah, with me, it takes me like 3 hours to watch it because I pause like every 2 minutes because I'm like, I can't take it. I'm like,
I do that too.
no. And then I go back.
And it's so cool because you get to see like these celebrities like in have like real life problems and stuff, and then they share like their like deep issues with each other, or there's like random love lines in there, and you get to see like because like I have never seen Nana like interact or like I've never seen like interviews or anything with her before, and I only saw her as like this beautiful singer dancer and stuff like that, and seeing her on the show.
Funny.
Yeah, she's hilarious. She's so kooky and like so blunt, and like I never expected that from her, and so it's so cool.
It's unfair that one human can be so awesome.
I know.
She's literally perfect.
Can I be like next life?
Please.
She's like
And like the Catalina practice video, like the dance practice video.
I died.
I literally watched it like 10 times because I was dying the whole time.
She is a fool.
I love her. Can I be her?
I know.
Yes, please.
Right?
If I could be reincarnated as anybody.
Exactly. Anyway, Anybody have any other expressions this month? That's really all I've been obsessed with this month.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of Nana, my obsession has been after school's flashback, which was already an obsession. But I'm like, I kind of like came full circle, and now I'm like, I watched it the other day, and I remembered how good it was, and I was like, oh, this is the greatest thing.
I would have to agree. I agree.
I have an after-school shrine on my wall.
Oh, man.
What don't you have a shrine of? What don't
Yeah.
you?
Okay, well, I have.
He doesn't have a shrine of
Young
me.
one. I have a Wu Young one right here. I have a Dio one right here, Dio. And my newest one is after school. Like I have after school, and then I have like their photo cards right there of
Aw.
like present and past members. So
Oh, so I do have a question about that. About after school in general, like their graduation process.
Ugh.
How do you feel about that?
I get asked that a lot. Well, by the way, after school is my favorite girl group. In case no one knew, but yeah, when we were talking about the whole what was it, Baby Kara thing?
Yeah.
The whole like reality show and stuff. I feel like that's a better way of doing it compared to what after school does. It's like they come back and then they have a new member, and so you don't really get to like learn about the girl or all that stuff. But with the whole graduation thing, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just something that you just get used to because 2 members already graduated, and I don't know. I don't know. You just get used to it.
Is it
Can
always
someone
2?
explain that to me? I don't think I've never heard of this. Can someone explain this to me real quick?
Oh, well, from my knowledge, it's like a school's concept. So like their group is it's always like there's graduating members every so often. I don't know if it's like every year or something, but every so often there's maybe 1 or 2 several people who graduate, and then they bring on new members. Sort of like in high school where seniors graduate and then freshmen come in. So like Lizzie was not a member until later on, and now she's like in the group. But like Kahi, she's the one who.
I actually know that. I know like which member was added during which comeback. I think that's a little bit too much, but I researched that and I'm like, yep, she was added during blah 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 blah.
Is there like
Go ahead.
Is there like rules of when they graduate? Like, are they a certain age? Are they like? No.
I think just like
It seems
whenever
pretty random. When they
so
reach
really
their
just
peak of
picking people up,
popularity.
like you're done. Bye. That's interesting.
But like I'm pretty sure like the members of Orange Caramel aren't graduating anytime soon. That's for
No.
sure.
No.
I don't think
But
so.
if,
But also,
if they did, though, I think they would just stay Orange Caramel as
yeah,
like,
so
a group
Orange
itself.
Caramel is actually not a subgroup anymore. It's their own group. Like they are their own like K-pop group. Like aside from like how like some groups have subunits, they're not a subunit anymore. They're an actual like entity. So
Right.
if they were to graduate, it's like they already have Orange Caramel.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. It does remind me of like when I was really into J-pop. There was the Morning Musume, I think they were called. Kind of had similar concepts, except that was more of an age thingy. When they got to a certain age, they would graduate and get out of the group and stuff like that. But yeah, that's
Well, what's her
fascinating.
face from After School, the lead singer?
Kahi.
No, like the current one.
Rain.
No, the other one.
Okay.
What
Like
was it?
Lizzie.
It starts with J. But anyways, she's like 27, and I have no doubt in my mind that she's going next.
Oh yeah, her name is Younga. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye.
I love her, but her time is almost up.
No, there was a rumor that Yui was gonna be the next one to graduate.
Oh, right.
Really?
Interview and she said that it was like about her time. I mean, yeah, it was
It's your
like
time to go.
time to go.
I'd be okay with that. I feel like she was always
Okay,
more of an
bye.
actress anyway.
How do you break it to them? It's your time.
It's like, well, here's your
Thank
diploma.
you
Thank you
for
for your
coming.
I I feel like she just wants to go, and I'm just like, okay. It's not like you were really there during the performance.
Ooh.
Because you always got that member that's like gone doing something, like
Yeah.
it's not gonna be named.
She was like always in a drama.
Yeah, and so I don't know. I mean, she can leave if she wants.
Oh,
Is she anybody's bias?
No.
no,
No.
not mine at least.
No, but I really do
I
love
like her separately from After School.
I do love After School so much.
Me too.
I have all their albums.
True fan.
But I have all of 2 PM albums too.
True fan.
But that's it. After School and 2 PM.
All right. So if there's no other obsessions, I guess we can move on to our last segment before the show's over. So our last one is just a fun one we like to have, which is our songs you should listen to. So these are going to be like songs that are not necessarily comebacks or debuts or anything, or necessarily came out this month, but it's just what we've been listening to a lot and want to share with you, or maybe like underrated songs that like flew under the radar and stuff. So I know, Angeli, you got some stuff?
Yeah. My song is from a drama soundtrack. It is from, I forget the name of the drama. It's the one with Soo Young in it.
The
Isn't
dating
that
agency?
old?
A dating agency?
Yeah, dating agency. And it's by, I don't even know how to say the name. But it's by Ra D. RA.D.
Uh-huh.
And it's like a ballady song, and I just love listening to ballads past month. So
His voice is like butter on hot toast. I could listen to it all day.
Yes.
Would you like to play a little bit?
A little bit. I don't know if this is a good part. So his voice is like great. It's so soothing.
Aww.
I love him.
It sounds like a one that I would like you like at the end of the night and just like play that before going to bed. And
Yes. My type of song.
that's cute. My song to listen to is also an OST, and it's from Ladies Code, of course. I mean, it's my favorite. But they got to do a song for Flower Grandpa Investigation, and it's such, which it sounds like a really cute like drama to begin with, because it's like all old people and they're like flower grandpas, and it's so cute. Okay, they're like cute old people, so like pretty old people. But the song is very Ladies Code, like it's super funky, but it's, in my opinion, like good enough to be a comeback for them. Like that's how much I enjoy it. So I will play a little, and they rap, and I don't know who the rapper is, and it really bothers me because they haven't rapped before, and it doesn't sound like any of them. So I'm gonna just try to find a part of it. It kind of has like an orange caramel feel to it too. But I'm gonna find the rap. 1 second. I should have prepared this. That wasn't the rap, but you know what I mean. It sounds like it still has that Lady Codes thing in there, and it's super fun and upbeat, and they could totally like release that as their own song, and I'd be into it.
I mean, you sent it to me when it came out, and I was like, "Who's rapping? Who's the girl that's rapping?" Because I couldn't figure it out either.
It doesn't sound like any of them.
It doesn't,
So
and it's weird because none of them have rapped before.
No.
Yeah.
None
Weird.
of them. So
It's a
check
new
that out,
member.
and then you'll say, yeah. What if it's like a
Yeah.
lost rapper? You know? Because it sounds like, okay, here's the thing. If you guys know Ladies Code members, otherwise if you don't, this conversation will mean nothing to you. But So Jung is the main singer, the blonde, was blonde in the debut, and at the end of the rap, it kind of sounds like her. And like I'm like, if she can rap and be like lead vocals, like what can't she do? You know what I mean? Like give someone else a chance. It does like sound like her, and everyone's like, oh, maybe it's NB because she usually does like the bridge parts of it, and like it doesn't really sound like her. And Hate You, Zuni had like the kind of rap, so I could kind of see it as her. And like, who is it? And then Ashley's the Westerner, and they always make the Westerners rappers. You know what I mean?
true.
Like the foreign ones. Chris, Nicole, Nikun. No, he doesn't rap.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he does. Okay, Dylan. Anyway, do you guys have any songs you guys are obsessed with or like want to share with us?
I have an orange caramel song. It was for the whole Baskin Robbins thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I absolutely love that song. It's called Abing Abing, and I listen to it like
So
religiously.
good.
It's good.
Should I play it?
Yeah, sure.
Let me find it. I'm just naturally like attracted to anything after school or orange caramel. So,
Yeah.
let me see if I can find the good part, the chorus. It's so cute, and I just love it. I don't know. Aww. Okay. There you go.
I
Yeah,
remember
I-
when it came out, it was like out of nowhere too, and everyone thought it was like a Beyonce-esque comeback, or is it like a dropping this music video? And like, what's going on?
I actually
Orange
saw it
caramel all in
I
your
saw it on
mouth like
Twitter.
liquor.
I saw it on Twitter the night before, and I was like, oh, that's cool. They're gonna make like a song for Baskin Robbins. So I retweeted it, but I didn't know they were gonna like release the MV like the next day. And I was like,
I didn't
oh,
realize it was gonna be like
okay.
a full-length CF. And like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's the whole idea is it's a promo for them, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
I
think-
want ice cream now.
I
I'm gonna
know.
go to Baskin Robbins for the ice cream because of orange caramel. Any other songs y'all want to share?
I have a song. I got a song on my heart. And I would like to share it. You guys probably all know it, but it's Obsession by Shiny. It was on their Lucifer album.
Ugh.
It is like one of the greatest mid-tempo power ballads of all time, and it has one of the badassest like guitar solos to ever be done ever. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on.
We got this.
Shiny.
It's coming. Oh my god. Anyways, never mind. That's my song.
Ugh, I love Shiny.
I love
Number
Shiny.
Number one in my heart.
Oh,
What about in real life? Just kidding.
Are they
Fake
your
shovel, I
ultimate?
see you.
Are they your ultimate, Angie?
Yes. Yes, they are.
well, obviously, look at her posters.
I know, right? It's all back there.
Oh, that's what those are. Just kidding.
I have
Everybody.
that poster.
Andrew, do you have anything?
I'm gonna be real. All I've been listening to has been Goodnight Kiss. So,
So that's it.
like, we've already talked about this, but it's like I will literally play that every day.
It's really good.
So.
It's really good. Well, that concludes this month's episode of K-Talk Live. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Patrick and Austin, for joining us this month. It was great to have
Thanks
you.
for having
Thank
us.
you.
I hope you guys had
Thank you.
fun. So make sure to check back for when we're having our next show next month, and we will see you then. Yay!
Hey!
Thank you, everybody.
Bye,
Hey.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.